Hello there.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the new shotguns, the meta, and how it will influence your game. And right before we get into the video, remember, hit the notification bell because subscriptions don't really do a lot on YouTube. And hit the like button because it really does help the video out tremendously. So, with that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Pump shotgun has got to be on a list of more of a mechanical player, someone who can really edit quicker, or someone who can just mostly leans towards keyboard players. But if you are confident in your shots, and don't lie to yourself, these people will say, oh yeah, I have really good aim. You will not have a great time with the pump shotgun if you don't have really good aim. I have very good aim, so I can consistently hit those high damage pump shots. And a lot of people are saying that the pump is inconsistent unless you get to a spaz. And yes, the spaz is more consistent, but the blue pumps now, doing 100 body shot damage, are very consistent to use. I find that you always hit above around 80 to 90 with the shotguns, or even more than that. Once you get to like in more of a close range, you almost always hit 100 plus. With this purple, it does 108 body damage, which is insane, and 189 headshot. The blue does a 175 headshot, and then the gold does a 203 headshot. So just the ability to 200 pump someone with the gold pump is just incredible, and and right there, I would say that's one of the best shotguns in the game. Now the thing is, it's between the primal and the pump. The prime shotgun is a very good shotgun. It has its own kind of place in the game, and the pump has its place in the game. The makeshift shotgun is just a version of the pump that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. It is something you're going to pick off on spawn, and then you're not really going to use it that much. I find that like it's a very hard shotgun to use because of pretty much the only problem with it is kind of the pullout time is very low. The pullout time is very high, and the magazine size is 2. You have 2 bullets in the magazine. That is terrible. Absolutely horrendous. And that right there, like, honestly, is the slowest reload time on any shotgun. So once you use those 2, you can't really keep the pace of the fight going. You actually have to spend some time reloading the shotgun, and what that allows your opponent to do is just take 2 minis. Like, by the time you reload your shotgun, they've already taken 2 minis. It's not like a really good fast-paced shotgun. It's more for off-spawn. It works really well for that. But once you kind of get into the mid-game, you want to either upgrade to a primal or a pump. Now, of course, the way you can do that is with the way to get to a primal shotgun is when you craft it, you have to use bones, and when you get to a mechanical shotgun, which is the pump, you have to use mechanical pieces, which you get from anything that's like metal. I've seen like metal cars, you can get them from like those buses kind of thing, just stuff like that. Now, this is the big problem with both shotguns. First of all, the pump shotgun, until you hit gold, does not 200 pump anymore. So if someone's going to your box with a primal shotgun and you're 200 HP and they're 200 HP, they will win that fight every single time, right? Unless you hit like a max damage pump and swap to your AR quickly and finish it. It is very difficult to do that, and I find that the primal shotgun is an insane shotgun for just getting in. Also, what people are not using, and I have not seen a lot of people use this advantage of the primal shotgun, is when you ADS, you get a very small reticle, nearly the size of the old TAC. I feel like it's a little bit smaller, and you can really hit some good damage with that. So let's say you're trying to do a peek shot, you can hit a quick 70 in there or a quick 60 in there very easily. Second thing is with the primal shotgun is it is a very good shotgun if you aren't the best player, right? If you don't have that great of aim, if you don't see yourself being able to hit like every shot with a pump, or like almost every shot with the pump, and you just see yourself trying to get into the person's face, this is an insane shotgun. It really works well for that. For more mechanical players that are more skilled in the game, that like are up there in like the top 1,000 in some like tournaments, top someone who can really play well with it, I suggest using the pump shotgun just because of the fact that it is very consistent in damage. It does usually 100 for the blue, 108, 116 body shot for the gold, which is just insane if you think about it. That's like a sniper, hitting you, and that can just put you right out of the fight. With the primal shotgun, right, you can't really take peeks with it. That's the one problem it has. You can't really take peeks with it, so you have to cover yourself and then you have to get in. But while you're doing that, if someone just has their pump out and they hit you for, let's say 100 damage or 116 damage right before the fight starts, and they swap to their AR, they're gonna win that fight. They're guaranteed the AR is gonna win the fight over the primal. It's just gonna happen. So that's why I'm gonna probably be taking the pump shotgun more than the primal in most situations. Now, the mythic primal, if you get your hands on the mythic primal, which is spawns in, you have to eliminate the AI in the Spire. That thing is nasty. That thing is off the charts insane. It's gotta be one of the best shotguns in the game ever, because you're taking huge amounts of damage from like 60 and 70 body shot, and just like the drum shotgun and the tac shotgun in one shotgun. It is absolutely insane, and I would definitely pick that over a spaz, just because of how insane that is and how you can just get into someone's box and just pile drive. That is a very good W key shotgun for solos. For a team mode like duos and trios where you're not really going to be just driving into the box all the time, pump shotgun should be your number one use for it, or at least have just one person using the prime shotgun and 2 people using spazzes. That's how you should be playing out trios. And for duos, I suggest just you both using spazzes, because of the fact that, or one person having a prime and one person having a spaz, it's just going to work a lot better. Because if you're using a prime and both people using a prime, it is very difficult to get damage and you're just going to get wiped pretty easily. But for solos, the prime shotgun is very good and the pump is very good. It really comes down to personal preference, what fits your play style. Do you like getting into your opponent's face, or do you like sitting back trying to take their wall and then getting a quick shot in and then resetting? It's all depending on your play style. If that is if you like taking someone's wall, resetting, and you're that type of player, I would suggest using the pump shotgun. If you are more of a player who just isn't that mechanically like skilled in like editing and building, and you just want to get in, I suggest using the primal shotgun, because it has an extremely large room for error. If you miss like a 3 or 4 shots with thing, you can still just hammer the person. If you hit maximum body shot damage, I think it's like 4 or 5 shots with the shotgun, which that's really all you need. They couldn't even react fast enough with that. But again, as it's a very aggressive shotgun. If you are defensively, if you start the fight off where you're weak first, it's going to be a very difficult shotgun to kind of hit back, and it does have some drawbacks when it comes to defensive playing. Well guys, if you enjoyed the video today, remember, hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Again, subscriptions don't really do a lot on YouTube. Like always, like the video. Thank you for watching. God bless your day, and of course I will see you in the next one.